stream super fucking late. That's fine. How long do I stream for today, Dylan? I've been streaming basically non-stop since like 6. Let's see. Welcome in, guys! Welcome in. We're hopping into the finale here. Or not finale. What am I talking about? We're beating the game tonight! Like, what? No. No. You fucking imagine? You wild as hell. I've done 3, 4, 5. I've done about 5 hours so far, so we're gonna play some of this. Alright, so we're gonna turn this up. And we're gonna fix this audio. Make it where it's more audible. So, we're gonna go on through.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
He was in the mess? What do you mean he was in the mess? Who's in the mess?
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Who's in the mess, though? What mess is there? I don't understand. I like how we ended on some heavy-ass themes. This whole game, bro. This whole goddamn game. Otto. Okay, we're going to go speak with Otto.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
It's so weird having everyone call me Sid. So strange.
Does that one have blood on it?
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
They're not gonna read it? Okay. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come what may, Sid will save us.
We won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little counter. And thanks to you lot fighting the good fight, plenty of demand from you wares.
The drawback.
The only drawback's the constant bloody racket. If it's not Dories and Otto barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bardolph banging away day and night.
Still,
a pain in the ear hole's the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime. I'd say I've got myself a bargain.
if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Got anything fantastic in here? We got a couple different things in here, looks like. What was this? Increase ability points earned in normal encounters. Ooh. That's pretty good. That's nice. Increase experience earned by 15%. That's not bad. Skill earned. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I might actually put that on. Money is pretty nice. Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. Now, limit break generation. Oh, okay. Why is... When dealing and then when taking. Okay. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains a charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charge magic is learned. That's not bad. I mean, that's nice, but there are times when I don't particularly want to do that. So I understand why that'd be good, but, you know. Yeah, not something I'll probably be using all that much. Yeah, we're probably gonna... I mean, the gold is nice. And I understand... I'll buy that real quick. We'll buy that. And then I'll equip that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
When experience earned, increased ability points earned. I really don't need to worry about it learning a ton of ability points because I won't really be upgrading every single ability in the game. I'm not too concerned about that. That's not really going to be so OP to the point that I fucking need it. Your ignition, flames of rebirth. Here, where's sort at? There we go. Need to sort this out because let's see, rising flames, scarlet cyclone, heat wave, and then flames of rebirth, ignition, gouge, wicked wheel, Rook's Gambit. Yeah, I think that's what I had was Rook's Gambit damage. And then the Gold Testament. That's what I had. I had Rook's Gambit on. Heat Wave, Burning Blade. Oh yeah, I like Burning Blade and I like the Heat Wave. Pretty good, pretty good. Blackthorn! My man. My man, how you been doing?
You've forgotten already?
I did.
I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. Still, that don't mean I intend on doing it again. Alright, what do you think of the hideaway?
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. What? Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, thanks to old Sid's bellows. The gods only know how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mirror without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. No, I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout. Wow! Hands out here sounding pretty happy about stuff. Okay, okay. Yeah, Stormcry, so spurred by her cries did wind become storm. With a tongue of flames spake he the words of destruction. And then, from heaven on high, far did his bolt fall for to deliver justice.
Should last you a good while.
I'm definitely putting that on. But yeah, these are all craftable. Go. So is there anything in here that I want that I could probably use? Probably not really. I mean, good enough, good enough. So this is your apprentice?
If you told me you could fire a forge without a crystal or a bearer before I came here, I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is. The secret's in the bellows, you know. They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
Not you as Sid, the real Sid, you know. Sid, not Sid. Off limits, that means you. Damn. Were they calling me out? Alright, I won't go in, damn.
Look, Sid. Squeaks wants to meet you. I can keep him, can't I? Can't I?
Hi, Squeaks. Can I pet Squeaks? You can keep Squeaks, absolutely. I was gonna say hello to Squeaks. I know a lot of people do have, like, pet mice and everything. Rats, mice, etc. Which, I mean, they can be pretty cute. They're, you know, little mammals. It's just like having a really tiny dog or cat or something. So, interesting enough in its own right. I've never owned a guinea pig or a hamster or anything like that. Like I said, the only type of animal I've ever really lived with would be like a dog and sometimes a cat. But, I mean, to be fair, that makes sense. Because, like, some animals are super hard to live with, like birds. They're a lot of work.
This tongue here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
So they're actually filtering the water and everything. This game seems to really think about, like, what people would probably need to survive, and I like that. Like, so it's showing they put a lot of thought into it.
Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain.
It won't be? You sure?
No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
It won't be in vain, but it will be in pain. I'll be crying every night. Yeah, I'm not too worried about this. After exiting from the trunk, try for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Foundation of Illustrating Botany. No, I'm not too concerned about botany. I just want to look at it, see if there's anything interesting. I want to see if it's one of those instant learn books from Skyrim. You know, you open it, my eyes have opened! And you just learn like 40 billion points of experience instantaneously. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Also, 11 Bolt looks smooth as fuck. Liking that, liking that. And I'm sorry if I'm not, like, going through here that... Look at that background. Wow. Just, wow. Chat, this game's too much. There's so much cinematic stuff from this game, and oh, the one from last time I played, chat. Where is it at? Where is it at? Will it show it on here? Oh my god, the one from the other day. This? Ah! It's too soon. It's too soon! I'm gonna cry this stream. I didn't cry that stream. I got close, but I'm literally just gonna cry this stream.
Ah, Sid. We were just about to start our next lesson. You're welcome to join us, but be warned. I tolerate absolutely no tomfoolery.
Girl, you like you're 12. Who are you fooling? Tomfoolery, bro. I am tomfoolery incarnate, alright? I be tommin' and foolin' 24/7, okay? Absolutely not. Can't. Book of Sums? Whatever. I'm more of like a Book of Divisions kind of guy, you know? Know what I'm saying?
Can't catch a wink with all the clamour in the hall. The atrium's quiet this time of day.
You're lucky I don't know what atrium means. I literally have no idea what that means. I actually have no fucking idea what that word means.
Sid, what's the special occasion?
I can't walk around my own hideout?
Join us for a spell. If you think Jill won't mind.
Oh. Oh ho ho!
Yours
Damn.
says I can borrow as many books as I can carry. This was all I could carry.
I mean, to be fair, that girl's holding like 3 Harry Potter books stapled together. Them bitches gotta be heavy. Like those, was it those one books where they have like the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy in one fucking book? Like the writing's gotta either be like microscopic, or it's gotta be like the biggest fucking book.
No one works longer or harder than our Otto. You can scour the whole of...
Hello everybody, wake the fuck
I
up!
had some help, but it was mostly luck.
I'm just saying, if they have a hard time going to sleep, just put your AirPods in. Just turn on the music, you know?
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation and must not be disturbed. I'll let her know you called.
No, I didn't call. You're fine. You're fine. You're chill.
All
You're chill.
operations are suspended until further notice.
What's up, Otto?
Yes. Oh, there you are.
What's the news?
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
You're welcome.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
I hope so.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Staring at spreadsheets. Who's that?
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Who is that? She looks familiar, but I don't know who that is.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
No, got. I haven't gotten to it yet. I know. Vivian. Who the fuck is Vivian?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Vivian's pretty.
Back from your
kinda.
mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
Well,
All
I
right.
say the same of you.
Like that, 6 out of 10?
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been
6.5.
made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
What are your lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
What?
Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive?
God, this game is so quiet.
But the real question is, how did we get here?
So fucking cool. Oh boy. History lesson time. Get your notepads out!
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago,
Alright.
while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
So we got 4 different nations going on here. I'm glad they finally like showed me a visual
You
of
were
all
born
of it.
in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain.
I like that confidence,
Now,
okay.
As to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Okay.
Even.
I mean,
Right.
that's pretty easy. She could have
Return
said
his
$5
volume
billion.
to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
He has really pretty earrings. I like earrings and stuff, so I actually went out and
to
bought.
visit our resident historian.
I actually do like to wear fake earrings and stuff for my left ear. I was thinking about for the longest time to pierce my left ear, but I just, man, it'd be too much work trying to maintain it for me not to get a whole lot out of it, because you just don't see anything whenever I'm wearing an earpiece, you know? Like you're just not really gonna see it ever because of my long hair.
I don't know.
It basically
Perhaps
just
I should just have black
fights against myself, pretty much.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Where's the lore guy? Is there no lore guy anymore? That's all I was gonna talk to. I want to see how much my lore upgraded. I have really enjoyed my time reading the lore of this game. I think they did a pretty good job making the world interesting. No. What is this? Wall of Remembrance? The Oath. Created the day Clive pledged his... Ooh, I like this. That's... wow. Okay. Huh. This is nice. This is nice. I think it's awesome the game's like respecting like the time you spent in the game. Like having little trophies for you to remember from parts of the game. Goblin coin. Blood. I like how there's just a treasure chest out here for me to loot. Okay, so yeah, this is my headquarters. I'm getting a feel for the area. Liking the new setup though. It's a lot easier to build up, you know, rather than kind of being in that cave trying to build around it and like drill away so you can build more. This we can just build up and around, and it kind of allows a lot more maneuverability, you know. Let's see here, open on up. Oh, is this the fucking lore master?
Oh, Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Nobody else want to talk? You're the lore man. It's our boy, Harpocrates.
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 Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine.
What?
Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On Gods and Men. What is it? A heavy leathered bound tome containing the findings of one, Anaximander of Canver, a renowned theologian. Spent most of his life chronologizing Velcia's diverse religious history. Fucking world religion is a fucking wild concept. You guys ever learned about that?
Our resident
All over
scholar
the damn
devours
place.
books
Crazy.
faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts.
Pop-Tarts?
That said,
Let's go.
I have continued my search for mention
cinnamon?
of the creature you encountered
Toaster?
at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
Why exactly am I looking for
You
books,
are too
though?
kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
What?
Now, we all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
What? The fuck? What? There's one in the other hallway. You fucking... Bruh, he is fucking off his top. What?
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
Aw, wholesome.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day.
Man, this game is just...
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Games just pack on the emotion and the the impactfulness of all of it. I like how he opens the door. He opens the door. Oh my God, what is it? Like Aragorn from the movie.
You're already
Lord
off
of the Rings.
solving everyone's problems. And it's fine, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that
Tarha,
for so
yeah.
long.
Tarja.
I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself.
Scar? Yeah, his brand's not there.
And it's all
Right.
thanks to you, Talia.
The
Are you?
scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I didn't even realize that. Well, first, her hair's a lot longer. Secondly, you're right. Clive's brand is entirely gone.
Worthy of a letter.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the top.
Gav left a letter. Yeah, he opens it up like Aragorn whenever he's going back to when he made it back to when he made it to Helm's Deep after falling in the fucking river. He's just dripping. He's like, I'm alive. Like he's barely. Now, what did Gav leave for me? The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Isn't Gav dead, though? The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. I thought he died. I couldn't.
What does Gav have to say?
Gav's alive then. Good.
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
That is good news. It's really good news.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
Bro's like, this is
What we've been waiting
everything.
for.
Alright, alright, alright. I like it, I like it. Ambitious. Ambitious and delicious.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss.
She's very baby-faced. I just realized that. Even now, wow.
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Joshua.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
I'm sure it wasn't. You have a fucking phoenix feather.
Out to Ultima.
You literally have a phoenix feather. You have to believe it happened, because how the fuck else would it?
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
We can hope.
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
Ale, wine, water, grape juice, orange juice.
Without mother crystals.
Oh, the remixed Final Fantasy tune. To Sid, let's go! Hell yeah! No, for fucking sure. Let's go kick some ass. Let's go fucking rid this world of these toxic ass crystals. Joshua. Man's looking drippy though. That man looks fucking right princely. Look at him. Damn! Man looks good. He is a like chat said last stream, wandering red mage badass.
And so the north is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I hope not. Trying my damn best is what I'm doing. Man, this game's trying to make me sad, bro. I'm trying to be hype and I'm sad.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
You act like you walked on us
Not
making
at all.
out. We're just talking.
We were just discussing strategy.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
The Gathering Storm. New beginning.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
I don't
Something
know.
has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Yep, Otto, where you at, bro? Come here. Actually, one thing before I find Otto. I need to see how much I've leveled up inside of my oh, what the hell was it? I can't even remember. What the hell was his name? Lameo. I really don't even know. It happens, it happens. Let me see one thing real quick here on my laptop. Let's see. Okay, cool. Here we go. Cool. Making sure I wasn't messing up. What level am I? Am I big brain time?
My knowledge is yours.
View the
don't believe you've
1,000
read this
tomes.
particular chapter before.
Hippocrates. Let's go. Extant Encyclopedia.
I have quite the find for you today.
Let's fucking go. New entries. Thank
What
you.
subject shall we consider today?
All right.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive?
Yeah, the twins.
I still remember.
I still remember the day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to the mother's kirtle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void they left in their children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and that happiness lost may be found again. Damn.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Sid fought fiercest to preserve. Our hope. Hope that we might never had been found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not led us here?
To Benumir and the invincible Ware among the ghosts of the fallen, our journey can continue. Here in the belly of a Leviathan untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more.
Look around you.
While it is a far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflame, in 5 short years we've amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contained hidden away from all but the privileged. We've liberated them, that they may fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge. Still there is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. Why, one day a chronicle of your own adventures might even grace these shelves. Or failing that, the floor.
Fare you well, Clive.
Indeed, indeed. Like I said, I just love the dialogue. They write it in such an impactful way. Like, it feels like it's really good at gaining your attention and holding your attention. Like, it doesn't feel like they're using big words to sound pretentious, but they're also using decent enough vocabulary where they're not stating the same thing over and over again. You know, be like a fucking TikTok video or something dumb.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
No.
Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls.
God, I hate
They've
that.
strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the siege. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto.
Oh god, I hope I don't go and find dead bodies, chat. That's all I want to know. I just hope I don't find dead bodies. You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my furless friend. All in good time. Hello, Nectar. You're so cute. Seeing a Moogle in such high def.
Rosaria
Definitely
is not so
interesting.
kind to travelers these days. If you're bound for the rest, make
Oh,
sure
right.
you keep your wits sharp and your steel sharper.
You bet, you bet. Inspecting everything. I need to max out my lore books after all. Ooh, is there is a side quest down there. Down at the bottom. Yeah, here. Let's go down there, check see what the side quest is. And then we're gonna run out and help out our girl, because we need to make sure they're all fine. I don't want anyone. Jill, what are you doing down here? What's up, Jill?
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
I fucking hope. I don't know. I don't. With this game, I'm expecting to walk up to a body, if I'm honest. That's exactly what I'm expecting. I do not expect to find any good news. I expect to find nothing but bad news and fucking crushed dreams.
Here for another of my lectures.
View the state of the realm, ask about Vivian, ask about the hideaway, ask about the crystalline dominion. So I didn't actually ask her. My beloved homeland, the crossroads of Valacithia, where one only is to stroll the streets to hear news from every far-flung corner of the realm. Its mother crystal yields more shards than the other. Its lands even now remain untouched by the blight. It is a blessed country indeed.
Or at least it was.
Or at least it was until Sunbreak elected to invade and establish a new holy capital upon twin sides, heretofore neutral shores. It pains me to see the land I love so changed, and even more to know that I did not predict it. I knew that Emperor Sylvester had designs on the Dominion, but to abandon Oriflame, the seat of the Holy Empire since its inception, seemed too audacious a move even for him.
One would think.
One would think my role is abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters of military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding what has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, it is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice. That's actually a big thing about history I'll talk about when we're done with this real quick. What are your thoughts about the hideaway? I meant when I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils, but nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. We both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind. I suppose one is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to my rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life, as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship
than anything in the academic world, I assure you. Alright.
Don't let me keep you.
But yeah, history is extremely important. I know history, like in school and stuff, isn't always the most entertaining, but I think knowing about some of the basis stuff and learning about it in a more very entertaining way can be super important. Because, like, you know, the whole, like, I'm sure people have heard the phrase, like, history repeats itself, and things along that line. Like, you have to worry about the fact of, you know, if you don't really know what happened before, then history is bound to repeat itself. And if people don't know about the problems that had happened, it's very likely for them to allow themselves to reach the same issue that we already used to have. Like, if we're not granted the knowledge of everything that has happened, then those happenings are bound to happen again. And that's just how it is. And that's why I've always thought, like, history being very, very important. But I also think that, you know, history and, you know, differences amongst many different cultures is very, very important as well. And I think having differences amongst not only people, but cultures and views and just everybody being different from each other allows, like, helps the world, as long as it's not a purely destructive viewpoint or destructive manner or forcible thing where, you know, forcing stuff upon everyone else as well, or, like I said, just something purely negative in a way. I think is really good, because it's kind of like being anti-monopoly, to where you're not forcing one thing upon everybody, because forcing one thing could have its same drawbacks as having a monopoly would, like on selling goods and stuff. So that's something I find very interesting. And that's why I love just seeing, like, I love to see the different monuments of different countries, the different, like, you know, cultures, like what they deem as important, the way their jobs, religions, language, music, everything. And I just love to hear about it and see things about it. It's always so wonderful.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Someone find you some pitch? Sure.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
That's fucking understandable.
I'm glad someone round here sees it that way.
Who the fuck
to make
wouldn't?
Pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands.
That's
now,
fair.
I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me
I don't want to
over.
hunt a fucking coral.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Fucking hate corals, bro. They're like my least favorite enemy. They're fucking assholes. Alright. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let me open the world map. Indeed, I need to be here. I'm here. That's where we're going, and that's where we're going to end up. So, we're going to go to 3 reads, do that, come back here, deliver that, and then run off to see Martha. I mean, seeing Martha, very, very important and all, but I don't know, man. I want some lighthearted stuff for a minute, at least. At least. I also want to try out Remu's abilities, you know, while actually knowing what they do. Because, like, so far, I don't think I've actually seen what they do. Let's see your attributes, your icons. Okay. So right now I have Pile Drive. I remove staff into the ground, always trying all enemies within the radius of the strike, calling forth powerful thunderstorm that rains multiple bolts lying down. That's what you'd want to do on the, yeah, that's an AoE, and that's a single target, basically. Alright. Respectable enough. Oh boy.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth.
There we go. Throw the dead silence. I'm trying to remember how to use this, I'm trying to remember how to use this, to be honest with you. Oh, let's fucking go.
Farewell.
Alright. This is kind of starting to make sense. Like, it's been a moment since I've played the game. It's been a couple of days. So it's kind of throwing me off, but that's alright.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this.
So what do I have here? What all did I use? I've got Rook's Gambit. Okay, Rook's Gambit, Aerial Blast. And then single target AoE. And then Willow Wike's Heat Wave. I gotta remember that. Yeah, see, like, that's really good for single target. Yeah, I'll probably run Thunderstorm and then what is it? Judgment Bolt. Damn! Just getting a good old feel for it. Let's see. Is that all I need to do? Guess that's all I need to do. Really? That's it? That's it? Oh, well, fuck yeah. How easy could it be? My god. Okay. I like the, it's already 2:27. Damn. I might play till about 3:30 or so. I don't really know yet. Just kind of enjoying it, you know? Enjoying catching up with all the characters, playing around. Which I do apologize if nobody really likes to watch the, you know, watch me, like, catch up with the characters and the lore and stuff. I don't know. I love taking in everything that the game wants to tell me. I feel like, especially when the people do good voice acting, I like to listen to it. Which earlier we were talking about voice acting inside of War in the North stream. It was crazy that the guys who were doing the elves that were in the War in the North was the same person who does Caius for you know, Final Fantasy XIII too. I got your Coral stuff. Didn't have to kill a Coral for it, but you know.
Find is one way of putting it.
I killed somebody for it.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
God, give the man a hug. Give the old guy a hug. Come on now. Come on. That's too wholesome. What's the Ooh, that's not bad. What's that? What's that? What the fuck was that in my inventory? Hold up. I need to see what that is. Attributes. Skill. Doesn't really tell me what it is though. I love this. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I don't know. Was more potent as this level increases. Ravages an arrow melee attack that will launch enemies lighter enemies into the air. It becomes more potent as level increases. I guess I won't know, but yeah, it's a little like green thing. Probably some like bonus currency for doing side quests so you get to buy other stuff with it. Or just like shows how renowned you are. It could really be for a million different things, really. There's no telling. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be brought up here shortly. It's probably something to do with the...
here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Fucking Imperial. Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon. The boys from the garrison might still be nearby.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Fucking damn it, where are they? Who the hell's in here?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
I don't even know where that is.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I
Fucking
go after them.
Bastards!
You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go...
What?
One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
That's like something to do with, like, killing stuff, right? I honestly don't remember. Honestly don't remember. It's alright.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Why would they be ordering the death of the bearers? Doesn't that actively decrease their productivity? Because they need the bearers to get stuff done. So why would they directly demand the bearers to be taken away? I'm not really sure. Oh, sorry. I didn't even pet the doggo. Mixed all this bleak stuff going on. I gotta pet the doggo at least once. Come on. Pet him. Good boy, Torgal.
If those Orsons touch an air on Martha's head. Oh, kill them all, boys.
Let's get out of here.
It's over.
This one.
And another.
And taken out. God damn. Alright, girl, take him out. Hell yeah.
Look. Up ahead.
Wait, who's that? Who's that? That's not Martha, is it? That's Martha. Okay.
Are you hurt?
I'm surprised you're alive.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
No! Oh my god.
They may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Oh my god, no, we gotta get over there. Fuck, I know exactly where they're going. They're going to that fucking house full of the sick people. Jesus Christ.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke?
Oh no,
There's
we get there right
one
now.
order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Oh, the fuck out of my way, bugs. I got shit to do. Does not involve fighting your ass. I've got a mission to be on, okay?
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Not a soul left.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Good. You're about to feel a lot
For
more
their
pain.
crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Oh, you're gonna hate when I bring the law down on
in
you.
darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
Oh, go ahead. Tell me if...
Dare you speak those words?
Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Oh, it won't. Oh, Ruda, thank you. Oh, fucking right. That's some good payback right there. Now that feels good. That feels good to see. Yeah, good fucking
Is that
job.
all of them?
I think so.
Quest complete. I don't really use gouge, it's fine.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I fucking hope so. Oh my god, let's see. Please, please, please.
Found her.
The abbot.
Literally someone just taking care of
The bearers died
people
protecting,
in pain.
calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Or the bearers.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg his aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive.
He just died. Turned to stone.
He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
This is depressing.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Oh my god. Also, fair question. Journal items. Gear. There we go. Increases gil earned by 35%. Okay. So just any gil earned then. That's better. I thought it was gonna just be, you know, some of the gil, or, you know, if you got gil from here, it'd be good. No, it's all gil, which makes it better. That means I'll actually consistently get more gil from everything, quests and all. Okay, we're gonna go around. God, the limit break fills up so fucking fast. I just feel really fucking broken right now. I don't really... I'll say this, I don't see how the game would really make it to where enemies will be able to fight back, you know? What the hell? What the fuck are you? An Ahriman! Rank C, Bounty! Notorious marks. Every now and then Clive may encounter creatures larger, faster, and more ferocious than most. While flight is always an option, defeating the notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that we use to craft new gear and upgrade existing items. Alright, bitch.
What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball.
Oh! Now you are fucked up.
Waken winds!
Oh, fuck. You know, I honestly, Woo! I see how I can, get beat up now by an enemy. You know, I was saying I don't really see it happening, but, I kinda see it now. Oh, you're fucked, bitch! Another combo! Christ, bro. right. Notorious Mark slain. God damn. Fucking overpowered ass enemy, that's for damn sure. Denori, welcome in, Denori. How we doing today? My god, fucker's dead. Thank you. Holy shit. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the clusterfuck. I just fought my first ever, what I assume is like a, basic enemy? I really don't know what the hell it was. I fought something, that's for fucking sure. I fought a monster of some fucking kind. Badge might +1. Don't really know how good that is. It's kind of whatever though. Rising Flames. Can't remember how good that is. Fine. Heat Wave's pretty good. Flames of Rebirth, that's pretty good. Ignition. I don't know if I want Ignition though. I kind of like the one I have. Yeah, I'll probably just keep the Golden Testament on for now. Cast Milk. I might get the game after 2 years because it's never going to be on sale. Oh!
That must be the bridge.
Yeah, you already know this game's not going to go on sale. If it's a fucking PlayStation exclusive in any kind, especially if it's Square, a fucking Final Fantasy game, it's going to be like Nintendo. That bitch will never go on sale. If you wanted to go on sale, I don't know about like other stores, but I know usually... So, what is it? Sometimes it'll go more on sale in GameStop, and sometimes it'll go more on sale in like places like Walmart, so it just depends. I would just check up on it whenever you go shopping.
Cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
You should dig up the corpses of those Imperials and throw it to the side. Fuck them assholes. You know, I get it. You're being forced to fight for a cause, but you could just leave some of them alive and then go back and be like, yep, we killed them. You could just lie. I still hope they make an MMORPG or an RPG style in this graphic style, combat style setting, etc. I mean, maybe eventually. I don't know how well the technology is going for MMOs nowadays, but that'd be pretty fun. That would be pretty fun. I will say they definitely nailed the the combat and stuff in this game. It has been consistently fucking awesome. I'm fucking loving it.
Thank you, Founder.
You're welcome, my man. You're welcome. Back up to see Martha. Hopefully she's not dead. Like Desert has similar or better graphics, so the limitation isn't really an excuse. Well, I'm actually surprised to hear someone talk about Black Desert. A lot of people have talked to me that they hate Black Desert. I've not really...
They call themselves our country.
I've not really played it. I've played it a very minuscule amount, so I don't know how good it is. And like I said, I'm not a big MMO person. A lot of the times I just don't really enjoy MMOs, really. But...
No one survived
them. Yeah. They all died.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
She's just a bitch. That can be possible.
What goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them. preferably big ones.
Big swords or big men or
Those
both?
Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people. They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
My boy Gav, let's go.
Will you be all right here, Martha?
Will you be alive,
We
Martha?
can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Alright, alright. Let's go, let's go. It was ungodly, unfriendly, and hard back in the days. Now it's way friendlier, easier to level up, seasonal boost, etc. It's easier to level now and get money, etc., etc., etc. Why is this not in Japanese? It's Final Fantasy. Need that Japanese dub. A big man with a big sword? Yeah, okay. I have never played a single Final Fantasy in Japanese dub, so I couldn't tell you, my guy. You may hate this, but even my anime I watch in English dub. I mean, I do like the Japanese language, but for the sake of enjoying it to my fullest potential, I like to be able to listen while also seeing everything. And yes, I know I can read it, but at that point I'd rather just read the manga. That makes any sense? Some sound better in English. I don't know which ones sound better in English, but I do know that Dragon Ball is a very big anime that is known to sound way better in English. What is it? I watched Naruto, and I think I hated, like, one of Naruto's voices in Japanese. Like, I really didn't like it. And then Dragon Ball in Japanese also, I'm just not a very big fan. But it really just depends on the game, because, like, certain games and certain anime and stuff have really, really good Japanese and English VAs. So, actually, what is it? I've been watching JoJo's, right, with Dylan and Devin, and every single season of JoJo's, the VAs have been really, really good. Like, Dio's Japanese VA is probably the best you're ever going to get. And same thing with Japanese Jotaro. That's probably the best VA you're going to get. But I also think that if I were to listen to Josuke in English, because I know I can't remember his name, but the Josuke's English VA is one of my favorite VAs, because he's so fucking good. Because he does it for Rising of the Shield Hero English, and then Fire Emblem Three Houses English, and then also Josuke in English as well. And he did, he's dead now, rest in peace. But he did such a fucking stellar job anytime I've heard him speak. Same thing with, what is it, in the new Zelda game, the Roru, one of the new characters, he's got the same English VA as Dimitri instead of Fire Emblem, and he does a stellar job.
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
I fucking wreck fools with a sword, bro.
Are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Absolutely, for chocobos!
You heard me right.
I know the quote: for wrath, for ruin, for birds!
Hmm? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
That is so sweet.
Chocobos.
I love that.
Fighting bandits.
You fucking bet they win too. They kick their ass.
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back.
Freaking bandits invade nearby village. Red Chocobo appears to defend it. Summons fucking ecliptic meteor. Murders the village and the bandits just out of cold blood, just to prove a point.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I'll reach out in just a moment. I try not to read it while I'm
The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me?
I have my beanie on
There
backwards.
ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a
I wonder why
hiding
it felt
from
weird.
me.
I had literally had my hat on backwards. It felt off for some reason. Wasn't sure why. But yeah, Goku sounds like a 4-year-old whenever he's raging, but in English he sounds like a man. Naruto's a female voice actor, same as Goku. That I do know. Yeah, well, it depends on the setting of the anime. I believe especially, for example, a samurai anime wouldn't fit in English unless the Japanese is so bad. Like, for example, men sound like babies when they scream, rage, etc., or the females like they suck on helium. But honestly, it depends on the overall setting. I wouldn't watch a samurai-themed movie or anime in English unless it's super, super horrific in Japanese. That usually isn't the case. Japanese movies or animes usually are good in their native language, except exceptions. I wish this game had blood effects and dismemberments like executions. That's hilarious, because I literally just got done earlier, before I played this game tonight. I was playing Lord of the Rings War in the North, and that game has blood and decapitations and etc. And I forget that, like, some games really just have the gore like that. You really don't play a lot of games nowadays. At least I don't. They just have gore just available for you to see. So when I was playing Lord of the Rings War in the North, and you cut someone's arm or their head off, or when you see a fucking, you know, eagle rip the top half of an orc off as it throws its fucking lifeless body. Like, it's just some crazy hardcore shit. Man, that was nowhere near anything. Hell yeah, it wasn't. Let's go. But Naraka is free on PS5. If you want to get in, we can play it sometime. It's like Wulong with Battle Royale and some PvE campaigns. I've never played Wulong.
A white feather.
I have not played very much Wulong. The main games I've been playing...
Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
There's scratches all over the floor is what it looks like. I've not been playing really any online games off of stream. The only online game I played off of stream recently is I played a few matches of Halo Infinite, and then I also do play... I don't play that. I have played Destiny 2 offline quite a decent amount.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Kicking ass. God damn. Let's go. Chocobo W. Let's go. Let's go. And then there's also the... oh goodness, what was it? I've been playing Pokemon Conquest mostly.
We got you cornered, Feathers.
Oh, it's like Dynasty Warriors?
You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you?
Oh, okay.
You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
God, my nose.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Ah, fuck. You know what? Fuck everybody, I'm doing this. You little bitch. Fucking love it. Let's go.
Nice try.
Fucked. Bro's not playing past this match. He's done. You're done, homie. You're done. Give up. I am the thunder. I have no idea what you mean by that, but alright. Oh, you done fucked up, my guy. You should have known better than that shit. You were an absolute fucking buffoon. That one was definitely a misplay. Yeah, no. Bro really did not swing at me while Rook's Gambit was available. You fool! You fool! You walked directly into my trap. Literally, I set the trap card down, and if you had done one thing... I can't. Took all your life points. You're done. I pulled out Exodia and murked you like Kaiba. Should've known better.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
It's funny watching him talk to a giant chicken.
Do you know her, boy?
Hunters and Arena Legends. You ever saw that? You only have a sword? What all dual wielding or axes or whatever? Or even a katana? Nope, I think you only have a sword. Knock knock, who's there? Do you who? Do you wanna chill with me sometimes? Ah.
Ambrosia. It is you.
Oh my god.
You survived.
It's the one! Oh, yeah, I see it. I see the scar. I didn't even notice that.
Yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
It's Ambrosia, the homie.
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did.
And
not only that.
I believe it is my my stream. Let's see here. I hope not. I believe it is the stream, because yeah, I don't have any frame drops in game.
I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
Yeah, it's my stream having a little bit of issues. Let me close some windows out. Try to... Well, no, that's all closed. Yeah, I only have what I need out. Yeah, it's just because I'm streaming on a laptop. I don't have a giant PC or anything, because I can't afford one.
Son. You born a lord or something?
Well,
I
no,
see, that's
sorry,
weird.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are.
Yeah, it's because
right by me.
So basically what it is, it's just my stream has a hard time handling all the stuff
She
going on.
wants her master back, I reckon.
He's pulling his cock out!
I hope the bird's not pulling his cock out. That would be even weirder.
Told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
I love it. I love chocobos.
Bugger me
They're
if
so
this
cute.
ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Don't move at all? Okay, if you say so. Oh, is he gonna get me a saddle for the chocobo? That would be badass. Yeah, here, I'll look at it on my stream here. I want to see if it processes it weird, is like lagging a lot. I hope do the frames drop like a lot, or is it only a little bit? I hope it's not a lot. The one-eyed angel.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
$30.
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart.
Aww.
Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides.
Here, I want to see what it does.
Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
After this, I'm going to go directly to a battle so I can see what it looks like.
You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Because no one's told me about any type of frame drops, so I'll have to see.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
I'm so confused right now.
Yeah. Best be on my way. Good luck to the
But,
both of
I mean,
you.
I'm very perceptive and I pay attention to that. I guess most people don't give a shit. Well, like, I very much give a shit. That's why I very
Take
much
care of your
care.
flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Like, I hadn't had too many, issues with another game, but this game might have enough going on to where either the frame rate drops with certain parts of the game or some other things. It really just depends. I'm not sure, but I definitely would like to know, so we will see. But anyways, Chocobo unlocked. Well, let's see what all this is about. I would like to see. Yeah, it's not terrible or constant. It's just here and there. Okay. Mounts up. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold the right stick while in the field to summon Ambrosia next to mountain. Oh, Chocobo. Fuck yeah, let's go! We got Chocobo now. Alright, alright. Yeah, because I play a lot of different games, and a lot of different games, like, ask for more stuff from my PC, depending on all of what's happening in-game. And so I want to know, like, what to expect. Like, how badly are the frames dropping? If it's, like, really, really bad, I definitely want to know. Have at thee, big horn! Oh. Well, had I known you'd take 3 years to fucking do shit, I would have probably acted differently. I'm trying so hard to watch to see if the frame rate is consistent. Okay, yeah, it's fine, seemingly. Uh-oh. Wow, I honestly forget how quickly he just does that. Alright. Or really just does it to me. Okay. Yeah, it definitely doesn't drop that often. Okay, good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Oh, it's just the massive explosions. My poor PC, it's over here like, what happened to streaming Fire Emblem? Now you're fucking summoning tornadoes and fucking blowing up planets. What the fuck? Also, by the way, Devin, I had a fucking Zelda enemy summon Ecliptic Meteor on me earlier. No, it wasn't Ecliptic Meteor. It was a Fire Gleeok, and it basically, it started flying up, and I was like, the fuck is it doing? And it went like, boom! And then a giant fireball the size of the mountainside came down, and when I tried to run away, well out of its range, I thought, it still fucking murked me instantly. It went through, and Zelda, you know, since Zelda is one of those, like, friendly games or whatever, not really a kid game, you know, it's kind of like casual friendly to a degree. It has this, like, insta-kill mechanic, where, like, if it's something insta-kills you, it'll, unless it outright deletes you by a extreme margin, it'll leave you with 1/4 of a heart. It'll leave you barely alive, just so you know, just so you don't feel, like, super cheated, where, like, if you get fucked up, you can still retreat kind of like, you know, I shouldn't be here, and then you leave. It didn't care. It killed me instantly. Absolutely burned my corpse and my soul. My soul left my body, and as it was leaving, the fire was still going on, and it burned my soul. I literally got by far and away destroyed. Some silly bullshit. But, no, I don't believe there's summons in Final Fantasy XV. So the way they do gods in this game, for anyone who doesn't want spoilers, what the fuck are you watching my stream for? We're several hours into the game, you fucking dimwit. And for the people that asked, like our boy Denori here, You don't summon, you are the summon. I know. Sounds dumb, but that's basically what it is. And it's not really you summon it mid-battle. So, okay, the way this game works, you don't summon the gods. You use the powers of the gods. So when you see... Here, I actually go onto the field and I'll show you while I'm in battle. You summon their powers. Yeah, you channel them. That's what I mean. Yeah. Quote unquote. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, I know you're summoning Ifrit, but I'm using that separately, Devin. You're not letting me talk. You're being the worst audience member ever. Jesus Christ. I'm being incorrect when I'm talking about something completely separate to that. Oh, well, see, Mario doesn't jump. He actually drives a go-kart. Yeah, well, who the fuck is talking about Mario Kart right now? We're talking about something different. Calm yourself. Like, Jesus, Devin. Anyways. So, what you're looking at right here in the top left is the different, basically, gods that there are in this game. So we have like the Phoenix, Garuda, and Ramu. And in this game, you have different abilities for each god where you channel their magic abilities, etc. to your advantage. And they can be things as simple as, you know, right here, summoning Garuda's claws to do damage. Or, yep, channeling her claws there. Just simple stuff like that to add flurries. Then you can use her abilities to summon entire, like, tornadoes. Same thing with Phoenix. You can use his power of rebirth to heal you. Summon flames. Then you can use Ifrit here to summon flames to protect you. Summon flames for, like, aggressive forward momentum. Then you can also summon... Well, actually, this is semi-priming. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Your limit break. And then you have the power of Ramu to summon the different, like, lightning bolts, etc. Or his staff to do, like, channeling lightning. Now, we have something called a limit break, aka semi-priming, where your character basically partially summons Ifrit, and in the easiest way to explain with zero context, you partially become Ifrit, basically. Like, you are partially that god during this time, during a limit break. And then full priming is when you become Ifrit, because your character himself is the, oh my god, what is the word? Icon, I think, icon. He's Ifrit's icon, which basically mean, dominant. Thank you, Devin. Dominant. He is Ifrit's dominant, which basically means he can transform into Ifrit when the time is necessary, and you can semi-prime into Ifrit. So, you technically, yeah, you summon abilities of the gods. You summon their abilities to channel their energies, but as far as actually summoning a quote-unquote god, the only one you really fully do that with is Ifrit, but I assure you, what it may not have in variety of gods you can be, it absolutely fucking dominates in the fun factor. I don't care if it's lightning or not. I turn into a giant fire demon, and I wreck shop like a badass. It is akin to fucking Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story of epicness, alright? Fucking amazing. You become it, basically. I mean, that's cool, but a giant god with a cutscene is cooler. I mean, well, some people do like cuts. Some people like the cutscenes. It really just depends on what you like. I feel like if you're playing in, if you're playing a turn-based RPG, summoning an OP god to fight for you is cooler. But as far as like an action game like this, I do think it's. Well, like for me, when I play older Final Fantasy games, or like when I play Final Fantasy XIII, I actually would prefer summoning. Okay, well, as much as I love the summons that are a cutscene / a gameplay mechanic as well, super weird. I prefer one or the other. So I like the cutscene summon, but I also love the I also love what they did in this game. to kind of like gaining this super crazy ability. Like I think it's fucking amazing the way they did it. Like they made you feel like you are truly in control of a god. And I don't think very many games would give you that feeling. Not very many that I've played. It's kind of like whenever you play, what was it? Actually, another great example would be like I was saying, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Whenever you play as Bowser, they let you feel like you're playing as Bowser. And when you play Giant Bowser on that little DS,
where's Gav?
You literally take the DS, and here, I'll show you. So when you're playing the game, right? Here, I'll show you. I will show you, chat, right now. So whenever you're playing Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, you play like this, right? You got top, bottom, this is what's going on, this isn't what's going on. So, when you turn into Giant Bowser, you turn it to the side, because Bowser has become so fucking big that he takes up this entire screen. And instead of pressing like a button to time the punch, you have to drag your fist across the screen, and it's just a good game design choice, because you can feel like you're part of the action. And they do a similar thing in this game, both with how fancy the controller is, the gameplay, the visuals, etc., and how intense and fast-paced it is, to make it feel like you truly become Ifrit. And I gotta say, like, because the Ifrit battles are some of the highlights of this game. I at least out of fights in general, it's just so amazingly well done. And it has very tasteful QuickTime events as well.
Back by now.
Because a lot of people hate QuickTime events. I've never hated them. But I've also never played a game that overdoes them either. So it really just depends.
I hear there's trouble.
But very, 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 very fantastic. Can you warp like in 15? Not exactly. So, there's no freeform warp. There is the lunge ability, which will lunge either to nothing or usually to an enemy if there's an enemy near you. You have the Phoenix Shift, which is a warp, but it will always warp like to an enemy. And it's basically an offensive tool entirely, not like a maneuverability tool.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
What's up, Gav?
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Gav, you nitwit, what are you doing?
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Thieving bastards.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
Fucking let them at it. Go full fucking Black Plague on their ass. Start dropping diseases over the castle walls.
Well, the
hit them with it.
beat their shields.
I'm sure Odin has a dark ability that causes AIDS.
Their daggers, ready to
it's dark, and what I'm thinking is dark.
They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dharmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Why don't we take out the ones that are less occupied, or the ones that have less people?
Army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
So that is good strategic choice.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate.
Yeah.
And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't go for it though.
There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Go to the iron, whatever.
Drake's Breath.
a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Let's go.
Wait. Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for?
I fucking love Gav. What a good, happy character. Just fantastic writing across the board. Every fucking dialogue option in this fucking game, I swear. I'm just intrigued at everything. Even the fucking side characters, it pulls your attention to a genuinely interesting conversation. I still don't know how I feel about the Moogle design in this game, though. They were, like, weirdly cat-like. The whiskers, the fur. No, I'm used to 13's design. Yeah. Following hideaway facilities are now available. Alliant reports the patron's whisper. That sounds creepy. I don't want to go there. And then the hunt board. Oh, that sounds a little bit nicer. Okay. For example, fully primed cutscenes and primed no cutscenes. I will say this. For this game, I am very happy with the choice they went for. Because this game's also supposed to be a departure from, so, this is gonna sound really either on the nose, that's super obvious, or out of left field that I'm fucking brain dead, not based. It's either gonna be cringe or based. Get prepared. Maybe either a cold take or hot take, I don't know. But, going from what I would think and understand, it seems like Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, sorry, all 1 through 12 basically, excluding, you know, exceptions with certain things, you know, the MMOs, and then maybe some exceptions with like certain story bits, all I'm saying. But with 13, they were like, we're gonna make it different. And what they did is they made not only the gameplay different, like very different, but then they were like, but then we're gonna make different gods. And a different like ideology to everything. Where it's no longer about crystals, it's about fate and the world, etc. You know, so it kind of things like that. A little bit. They were trying to push for something different with 13, and then kind of those 3 games, you know. And 15, aka Versus 13, they were like, we're gonna push the difference even further. We're gonna make 13 different, and then we're gonna do the fucking opposite with Versus 13 to really fuck with you. And they did their best. They stumbled, fell, landed on their face, and after they fell on their face and broke their back, they got up, put a back brace on, and painted makeup on. So, I mean, they're hiding their broken back under their clothes with a back brace, and they're hiding their fucked up face under plastic face with a shit ton of makeup. But it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's different in a good way. I think it was a really good step to allow action combat inside of a Final Fantasy. It was a necessary step towards the goal of like an action-based Final Fantasy, and I think it was good. I think it had good ideas, and it did a decent enough job. I enjoy it as a game. It's never going to be, everyone's like, it's never going to be the Versus 13 people wanted. It's never going to be the, like, weirdly enough, it is still, like, the opposite of 13 in so many ways. They did nail that to a degree, but it will never be the full Versus 13. But what it became, instead of being Versus 13, it became, like, that perfect mid-section between 13, 15 to 16. Like, it really was that leap from the linear, extremely story-focused to the open-world adventure where, like, we pushed it way out here, and that allowed them from 15 to 16 to focus it into this story, where instead of it being the opposite of 13, It's now the opposite of what Final Fantasy itself is. It's no longer... Like, yes, you may still be wanting to save the world, be a good guy, etc. But, you know, from... I don't know, just the way you handle everything, from playing 3 and 4 and 13, and then playing some of 14, and seeing some of the other Final Fantasies, it just... I think they really nailed the different Final Fantasy. So having the summons even be like a personal thing that you choose to do, both in basic gameplay and in, you know, the ultimate point of summoning, I think is just wonderful. I think it's a really epic take. I think for them to attempt to do something different
to speak to
for
you.
the sake of their artistic vision, they nailed it.
It's just, well,
it's truly the only way I could say it.
We've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat.
Does it taste
and
good,
not
though?
Not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Really?
Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive.
No, I know.
Welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I'm just saying, the
This
fact that
first
it's
harvest
edible
could go
is
to the
blowing my
curse
mind.
breakers,
And
on
I said,
account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
I'm sure they'll be pleased.
It'd be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Right.
Thank you.
Bearer of good
She always had a
news?
soft
Got him.
spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Yeah, I'm sure Outlaw Clive,
You hear that,
who's the
Martel?
savior
Today's
and
finally
kind to
the
so
day.
many of these people, would be such a little bitch that he'd get mad over that. I feel like Gab would fucking bust his gut open laughing at that stupid shit. He'd be like, what the fuck? No. And if you're the type of bitch to get offended by that, Devin, that's fine. That's fine. It's not even me, like, making fun. It's fucking wordplay. If someone gets offended by simple wordplay, that sucks for them.
Did you come through the forge today?
Yeah, no, Devin, calm down. Calm down. You're definitely leaping over to cringe right now. You need to reel it back to base. It's not working. But yeah, sorry about the side tangent, chat, but I wanted to give you guys like a whole, like, my thought process about 16 and its whole, just the way they do everything, you know. Okay, what's up?
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martel.
Ooh, it's a purple item. It's high quality.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name
Martel, do tell, indeed.
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Sometimes understandable.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
Ran back into the...
Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be.
They don't taste like shit.
You'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
You're welcome, homie. No props. Absolutely.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
Okay, let's go talk to the Moogle. What's up? What's up, Nectar? Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is... What? God, that's some old English fucking... Ugh.
It's where the curse
that hurt to
post
read.
sightings of particularly fearsome
Jesus
beasts.
Christ.
Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later.
Can you turn into a sword shape-shifting bow as well, Nectar?
That what you wanted to know?
That'd be badass. Of course not, Kupo. I knew all that already. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the Jesus Christ. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo. I fucking apparently speak way faster than I would have assumed.
Leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already.
Want to read it with some personality, damn.
In the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets that get posted on the board. So if there's anything you need to know, ask me. Hold up, give me a few seconds, chat. Alright, Quantum TV, calm down. Alright, Quantum TV, calm down. You're still, hold on. Okay. What are your adventures, Nectar? Tell me about them. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the great continent, Kupo?
I don't think so.
Of course I didn't, because I've never been, Kupo. Oh. Look at these wings. They look like the sort of thing that might carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea. They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. Alright, bro. Whatever. It's precisely what you see before you, Kupo. The Cursebreakers note down the details of any particularly dangerous monster they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Kupo. And post the billets here, Kupo, so that any stout soul who wishes to do the realm a service might set out to slaughter an ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Kupo. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Kupo, so that everyone can sleep at night knowing that the realm is a safer place. So sweet. You see that all the billets are marked with the location, Kupo? That's where the horrible horror in question was seen. You can't be expected to memorize every last place name in the whole wide realm. You're only human, Kupo. So if the place name doesn't tingle your pom-pom, Kupo, try reading the witness's statement. Sometimes there are other details in them that might help you track the nasties down and finish them off. View the hunt board. A trader coming by the way of Care Norvent, the Angel of Death. Elphagor. The Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering, though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their paths. The sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Clairview Sambrick. Alright. Where would Clairview be? Fantastic, I can't go anywhere else yet. Where's this at? That's East Pool. That's where the other one was at. Fairview, Sandbridge. That be up here? Yep, right here. Okay. So it'll be out there. I got you. That's not bad. It's a good way to figure out where places are. What's up,
Without
Otto?
a ship to carry you there, Drake's breath might as well be on the moon.
I mean, I'll fly there. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
Clive, welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
The who?
Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
I would love to.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree, Patron's Whisper, in the Hideaway Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Indeed, indeed. Respect. Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. And renown to unlock. Alright, alright.
All in good time, eh? All yours.
Oh, these are donation Oh, okay, okay.
You earned this.
I accept these, less the amount of renown I have in general. Okay. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks. Where thanks is due, we may have failed Martha once, but never again.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright, alright.
Doesn't sound like it.
Know some of the apples, my guy?
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Apples! Apples for the people. Well, I will say one thing Devin is probably really happy about. I'm sure you're very much enjoying the, playing as Ifrit rather than summoning him.
Back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things.
You're right, Sid really did eat them nasty-ass apples. Bro really said, I don't care.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves,
And
were
I've
ya?
never been hungry a day in my life then.
Hang on. He's on Martell.
But I'll say I do live...
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste.
We're doing a pretty damn good job with the botanist and
Clyde,
stuff down there.
Tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will ya?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along every...
Where's the other place that opened up that I've not been to? I've been to the... Okay, the reading table I need to go check because it said it had stuff for me. State of the Realm, that's fine. That won't really be all that important right this second. Kestrin. State of the Realm? I've already been to that one. Yeah.
What's regards?
Why?
That room's as ragged as goat's locks.
Yeah.
I
oh
hear
yeah.
There's trouble in Rosaria.
Oh well, earlier when we here, so chat knows what I'm talking about. Devin's telling me to go here and talk to the lady at the State of the Realm, just in case I hadn't been there yet. He didn't know if I'd been there yet or not, and he's telling me he's calling me a nerd and stuff because I would love to go in there to listen about the world and look at a graph and shit like that. And I was, funny enough, him mentioning that earlier the stream. I literally had been talking about the all the, you know, the importance of knowing history and other cultures, etc., and how it can be very helpful to the world and to the individual as well. So it's funny. It's funny for him to mention that.
Thanks.
So.
And their compliments.
Recently.
They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years.
I mean,
I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work.
God.
She wasn't going to rest
I have
until
both
we
my
had
back
fruit sweet
molars.
enough
It
to
feels so
enjoy.
fucking weird.
And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree.
Look at that permanent one in.
Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
I'm still too scared to chew with my right side yet.
Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
Well, most people didn't go to the fucking dentist to get them drilled into,
really,
Kevin, alright?
Thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
So wholesome.
Like your fruit, Martel? Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
So wholesome. I love it. Ooh, I think. Do my eyes spy a level up? Why, yes, indeed. These apples are more important. Okay, let's see here. I might go up here and ask the lady, whatever, and I might go up here to the reading table as well, just to see what else we got going on, because I didn't realize it's 3:43. I might be getting off here momentarily. Because I have been streaming for a good 2 hours, and I streamed for about 4 earlier, and this would make it 6, pretty much. Am I going the wrong way? You fucking bet I am! I don't know, I might play a little bit more, I don't know. Actually, I'll ask Devin. Is this gonna be a really important mission? Almost certainly. Ox. Because we're about to go hunting after another crystal across the fucking ocean. Okay. But I don't want to fucking blue ball the viewers or myself. No. No. Okay. That's my point. I'm trying not to. It's almost 4 a.m. there? Yeah, it's like 3:45 a.m. right now. Oh, Jill. A bird by another name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm glad to hear of your more unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or shall I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobos sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Aw. So nice. Sweet of Jill to write to you. Blue balled, only Devin does. Welcome back, Artoria. Welcome back. I don't know what you've been doing, Artoria. You've been missing... well, you might have been just chillaxing in the background, but you've been missing the Final Fantasy XVI stream. Well, honestly, a lot of this stream's been me taking in the time skip, so you've not missed a whole lot.
And how may I assist you
Goodness.
today?
Goodness.
What is it that you wish to learn?
More fan arts. Oh, you're doing some fan arts. Oh, for what fan arts were you doing of? Because I do know you are really fantastic at your artwork. At least any of the ones you showed me. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-ons in Valacithia.
Of course.
The Grand Cast? You can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI, updates you progress to the main scenario, cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. Wow. This is wow! Ooh, did not get paid enough for this shit. Okay, okay. Main protagonists. We got Joshua, Clive, Jill. Sir Wade. Duchess. Rosfield, deceased. Believe dead, puppy, mysterious stranger, death in the defile, Annabelle, Yamat, Jill, puppy, Titan's dominant, Dalmatian chief strategist, Prime Minister, the Kingdom of Walloon, the Dalmatian Republic, Arson Brig. My goodness. Sid's Hideaway. Bunch of crazy shit going on. The Lord Commander, King of Walloon. And she is, yep, the user of Garuda. Benedicta. She is the beast. I am now Ifrit. We learn that he is the user of Bahamut. And who's the user of Odin? Odin's dominant. The king, really? Its ally, dominant of Ifrit. Oh, what a fucking bitch. Do not like her at all. Titan's dominant. Yep. And then deceased. Yep, all this crazy shit. The mysterious being out of nowhere, just fucking left field. And now we've got fucking mysterious being, Alliance, Imperial Province of Rosaria, Holy Empire of Sambrique, Kingdom of Walloon, Dominican Republic, and Sid's Hideaway. We've just got a fucking ton of people now.
Study it well, Clive.
What is this? Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates you progress through the main scenario. Oh, like where we were at. Okay, so this actually lets you know like all of what happened and how it happened. I see. Okay, so yeah, this is Drake's Breath. So we are going to the Iron Kingdom then, is what's happening. Okay, okay. So that is, yeah. That makes sense, because there's the other crystal here, Drake's Tail. That's what I was saying! I was like, we gotta go to that one. That's what would make the most sense to me. And then, yep, Drake's Spine. Drake's Spine, yeah, that wouldn't make any sense for us to go get. The Northern Territories details. That. Yeah, that's the one I would recommend to go to.
The state of the realm.
That's pretty cool that
is
they actually
ever-changing,
decided to go
Clive.
for the other one. Pretty dope that the game, like, weirdly enough, recommended the same thing as me. The Grand Cast, aka to know who is related or allied with. I can still fix Annabella. I need all the MILFs! I can fix her, Chad. I can fix her. Yeah, we'll hop over here. From these hearthened highlands, one might catch a glimpse of Roselith Castle and everything else in between. We're gonna go check out to see what this looks like for a moment, and then I'll get off. Just so I can look at everything. We need a boat! We do indeed need a boat. We don't have a king's boat like 15 did. So.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides,
Fair.
he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
Yeah. Gav is the
Wasn't
best.
it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What is hiding out here? What do you smell, boy? What is it, Torgal? Be careful, people die like crazy out here. I don't need a fucking JoJo episode.
One day. Return to Ironhome.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a fucking shitty place.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Very...
Come on.
Very sad, dark, and depressing, but also very sweet and comforting as well. Final Fantasy XVI gets a yacht. Final Fantasy XVI gets a ship. A pirate ship!
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Yeah, probably.
Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
There we go!
All yours, Torgal.
Say, how much experience do I have? Do I have enough to get what I'm trying to get now? I think I do. Nope, I am so close. 2,300 for Judgment Bolt. I am very, very close. And everybody calm down. Come hither, please. I fucking love this game. It's so dumb sometimes. Beautifully dumb, beautifully dumb. Hello, female choke. I think, yeah, female choke was, I believe. The brown feathered ones. Alright. I mean, you no harm, just passing through. I'd rather not kill any chocobos. I would very much prefer not to. Let's see, what's further down the way? Ooh, a little dragon. I would love to fight a dragon. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Deadly Embrace.
Now, Torgal!
And game. There we go. And I believe that puts us, yep, 2,394. Let's go. Mighty 11 Bolt. Or Judgment Bolt, I mean. Hello, Wyver. Bro really did just get dropped like that. Nope, you're not getting away from me, fam. You're going down. You bitch! Motherfucker. Bad play. There we go. Let me see here. Let me see what she has to say. How much DMC you want in this game? Ryota, Suzuki. Yes, you decimated those enemies. After chasing Blind Justice, still use Ramu and use Thunder. If the enemy is gathered, the Thunder travels through anyone that got mines. Wait. After casting Blind Justice, still use Ramu and use Thunder. If the enemy is gathered, the Thunder travels through anyone that got mines. You just need 3,100 ability points to upgrade Judgment Bolt. Once you get Berserker Ring, your precision dodge will change into Limit Break precision dodge and temporarily enhances your agility and attack speed. Basically, temporary limit break. That sounds fucking insane. And are you saying like some of the gameplay aspects of this game are kind of like Devil May Cry inspired? Is that what you're saying? Because I've never played Devil May Cry, but I have heard that it is really, really good. I've heard usually just nothing but good things about it. But I need to see what upgrading the that ability does. I am kind of curious. Upgrade increases bolts. Alright, just makes it even better. That'll be what we're going for then. I want to do as much dabblage as possible. What is this? Probably a side quest, I'm sure. Ryota Suzuki, who worked on DMC 5, is now working with Square Enix to do the combat direction. Well, there you go. That'd probably be why then. Oh yeah. Well, Devil May Cry is one of those few franchises that I will say that did interest me, like at first glance, like looking at it and everything. I was kind of curious. Because Devil May Cry doesn't seem like a horror game like Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a horror game to some degree. Well, Devil May Cry has some just like, you know, fun aspects to it rather than horror going on, you know? Yeah, I'm starting to get tired. I should probably get off, especially because it is 4 a.m. Well, I honestly wanted to like check out 11 Bolt and a few other things as well, so let's see. At least go ahead and get this place unlocked and looked at, and let's walk around the Bluebird because I don't really want to fight him. Alright. Excuse me, Mr. Bird. Please do not attack me. Thank you, thank you. You can always save everywhere. Just save there. Oh, okay, so you can save really wherever then? Oh yeah, then yeah, I'll save right here at the bridge. Oh, goodness. Bloodlines. Yeah, since I am getting a little tired. But yeah. Good night, my favorite friend. Boy, you have a wonderful night as well, Artoria. I had a lot of fun today. I played a lot of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, a lot of Final Fantasy XVI, and we played a decent amount of War in the North too, so I'm had a fantastic time. I hope you guys enjoyed all of them, and if you did not get to see them live, hopefully you can watch them in post and enjoy yourself, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. And as always, it's been your boy Edgy Gamer, and, of course, later, losers! You guys have a good night.